think how anybody beats Barnhill, get a couple of breaks, maybe draw a walk, maybe get hit, maybe somebody kicks a ball, maybe you get a bloop single, maybe you square it up, and then and maybe someone hits one out of the yard. I mean, Barnhill is challenging. It's challenging to string a number of hits against her, so you got to make sure you can try to manufacture some runs any way you can. We've had success against Florida in scoring runs if you look at our box scores from last year's series against them, so our team feels confident. We know that we're going to be prepared. Velocity is key. She throws the ball really, really hard, so we know that we're going to have to make sure we can catch up with her and really stay patient. You know, try to get on top of the ball and stay patient, understanding you're going to have your at-bats that are going to be challenging, that you might not look great. You got to come right back again and attack. The good thing for us is we've watched film, we've watched them play this year. We know that she can be beaten. She was beaten in the first game of the regional down there, that super regional that they were hosting against Alabama. So we're excited for the challenge. Yeah, and I said that to our ball club, you know, knowing that we didn't get the opportunity to play Florida this year in conference, but they've been beaten by teams that we have beaten. It just shows you the parity in our conference and that anybody can beat anybody on a given day. You know, I talked to them about that just a bit ago, and what I want us to do is have a lot of fun in the pre-tournament festivities. You know, go have fun at the picnic, go have fun practicing on the field, have a good time being in Oklahoma City, take it all in, and then when we get on the field, we're locked in. It's game day, and we've, you know, we're a team that doesn't have a ton of experience with even super regionals, and then here we are at the College World Series. So it's going to be really important for our kids to be able to calm themselves down and remember the game's the game. The game does not know it's the College World Series. The game knows it's the game, and we've got to really treat it like that.
During that series, we scored a lot of runs on their pitchers, and not a lot of people did score runs that year, and I think they gave up a total of like 6 home runs, and we hit 4 home runs off their pitchers. So for us, that's something that we can't forget, and we know that they're not going to forget that we were able to score runs on their pitchers and be successful against them. So we're hoping to take that into this game on Thursday and be successful against them no matter who they throw. This will be my first time there for the College World Series. I've played at that stadium a few times when I was younger for tournaments and such, and I played there this past summer with Team Mexico, but I've never actually been there for the College World Series, so I'm excited to be actually a part of it this year. It means a lot. I mean, no matter how many times you go to the World Series, it's always a big deal, and for us to be able to get there after 9 years, it's just a huge accomplishment, and it shows us that all of our hard work's paying off, and we just really hope that we're making the 12th man proud and all of Aggieland. I think there's no point in being a competitor and an athlete to go and lose, to want to lose. I mean, we're going to win, and that's our whole goal. No one wants to go and just go 2 and out. I mean, never in my life have I wanted to lose a game, and that doesn't stop now. Like, I want to go and I want to beat Florida, and then I want to go and I want to beat whoever's next, so we're going to win it. Every game is a new game. I don't want to dwell on the past. We look at one pitch at a time, and that's been our motto. We don't want to focus on past series. This is a new game, new tournament, new everything, so postseason is a new chance to redeem yourself, and now that we're at the World Series, I feel like we've proven that we can do it, and so for us it's just confident.
I think that each game is going to be really important. Obviously the first one's going to be the most important, and we're trying not to look too far ahead into the games that come after that, because we know that Florida's a really great opponent and they have a really big history of doing well in the College World Series. So our first thought is definitely that first game and getting on top of Florida and beating them, and then we'll try to move on and see who we have after that. You know, I told people all season that none of us were all hot at the same time, and I think that that's finally coming around, and it's kind of exciting to say that, because, you know, during the course of the season there's been a few hitters that have been hot and others will be cold, and then they'll get hot and then the others will be cold, so hopefully we can all put it together in this big time for us. I think Osario is pretty similar to her. I think that Osario probably has a little bit more bite since she throws a little bit slower. I think when you reach those higher velocities, your spin and movement goes down a little bit, but I think that's the best I can compare it to. We know that she throws hard, we know that she throws a lot of strikeouts, so we're trying to, you know, plan our attack based on that and kind of getting ahead early in the at-bats, and then hopefully we can chase her and get another pitcher in there. Actually, the first College World Series I ever went to was in 2008 when I saw Jamie Hinshaw, and she was a third baseman for A&M at that time, and I was just in complete awe, and I said, you know, one day I will go to A&M, I will play softball, and I will go to the College World Series. So it's kind of surreal. I don't quite believe it yet, so hopefully it'll kick in and it'll all seem real here pretty soon.